Hello there, my name's Justin and I'm a London Blue Badge tour guide. As part of the Guide London A to Z series, I'm going to talk you through various parts of London that begin with the letter R, such as Regent Street. One of the best known shopping streets in London, Regent Street gets its name from the Prince Regent, who became George IV in 1820. As Regent, although he lived in Carlton Terrace close to St James's Park, he was planning to build himself a new palace in Regent's Park and naturally wanted a brand new royal thoroughfare to link the two residences. The Church of All Souls, Langham Place, is the spot where the architect John Nash had a bit of a nightmare regarding the ownership of the land. This resulted in an unintended bend in the street. Highlights today include the Toy Story Hamleys, as well as the Salviati mosaics on the Apple Store. The Royal Observatory is home to time and space and is in Greenwich. Both the prime meridian of the world and London's only planetarium are found here. Within the dome of the museum is the largest refracting telescope in the country. The galleries hold the original marine chronometers. These are the special clocks designed to work at sea and enabled seamen to work out their longitude, their distance east or west of a set meridian. Being an observatory originally, it was built on a hill. Your breathlessness of walking up the path to get there will be rewarded with some of the best views that London has to offer. Richmond Park, out in the west of London, is the jewel in the crown of the 8 royal parks. Spring is a great time to visit, especially the Isabella plantation with its delightful evergreen azaleas. Another must-see are the fantastic views from King Henry's Mound in the gardens of Pembroke Lodge. To the east of the Thames Valley and to the west is London, with even St Paul's Cathedral visible on a clear day. An annual highlight is the deer rutting season that runs between October and November. Walking through the park at this time, it's common to hear a deep roar in the air and the locking of horns as the stags fight for dominance. It feels less like a London park and more like the Masai Mara. The Royal Academy of Fine Arts in Piccadilly is one of the leading art galleries of London. Most people enter the RA through the front entrance. However, the back entrance is just as impressive, and for the first time in the building's history, both front and back are now connected. Gone are the days where you had to walk through the magnificent Burlington Arcade to get from one side to the other. The RA had a major refurbishment a few years ago. This means there's now a permanent collection on display, which includes a huge copy of Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper and copies of paintings by Raphael. The refurb also allowed for 3 major exhibitions to run at the same time in their different galleries. The Royal Mews is home to the historic royal carriages and is run by the Royal Collection Trust. Many of their vehicles have to be kept in a perfect condition because they may be called into action at a moment's notice. One of the highlights is the Diamond Jubilee State Coach. It was made in New South Wales, Australia to mark 60 years since the Queen's accession to the throne back in 2012. It looks traditional but has practical mod cons such as electric windows and heating, as well as a camera inside a gilded crown. The entrance fee is discounted when combined with a visit to the Queen's Gallery, the main public art gallery of Buckingham Palace. The great British country gardens, something we excel at here in the UK and nowhere more so than the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew. Surely the ultimate botanic gardens of the world. A paradise tucked away in the southwest of London, it's a wonderful place to visit, whatever the season, and never feels busy. Apart from the great variety of trees, plants, flowers and gardens from around the world, there is also the extraordinary Hive, a breathtaking immersive installation, as well as the recently refurbished pagoda looking more stunning than ever, the treetop walkway, the log trail, a royal palace and so much more. So there you have it, the highlights in London that begin with the letter R. I'm Justin, and you can find out more about me on our website, guidelondon.org.uk. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we continue to explore the A to Z of London.